Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Thursday night. Hoping you guys are having such a good week so far. We're almost through the end of this week here, and tonight, Mario Tennis Aces is coming out. Fortunately, I unfortunately won't be able to buy that game, but I had a lot of fun with it. I think it has a lot of potential. I think a lot of people might like it. What I think it probably need, and what I like what Nintendo's actually doing, is they're making a lot of events with their games to kind of give people more of a reason to play past that first month. Like it's more important now more than ever games to build a stronger player base, and along with that, you got to give people more of a reason, especially if they're playing like online or they're playing a game by themselves and such. And I think that's happening more and more now. Has become more, isolated and distant from each other on more of a local level. But we're going to be playing a little bit more Splatoon 2 tonight here. We're just going to enjoy ourselves one more time. Actually, I think it'll be tonight and tomorrow will be Splatoon 2. Because tomorrow is actually the Splatfest. That's when it actually starts proper. And so we'll probably have an hour of that. But after that, though, Saturday won't have a stream. That entire day is actually taken care of, and then Sunday we'll probably be back. Maybe something different. Depends how many more days we have left in the month. Whether I can start up a new, say, beat the backlog, or just kind of mess around in games like For Honor and such. So that's like I said, it's kind of where my time's gone towards Splatoon 2 and For Honor. I actually don't know if Splatoon's, the Splatfest. Is it just Turf War, or is they actually ranked modes? I actually don't know that. I've never actually played a Splatfest before. I mean, I have more fun right now playing the, ranked matches, although I think I'm getting to the point where it's like, okay, players are actually probably better than me now. So it's not as easy as it used to be. Oh, happy birthday, Mariku. Brava. Stop messing with my waifu. A sea urchin. Did I order anything? Right, I had the double egg shades. I really don't want it with a main ink saver. It's a shame you can't change the main badge. From it. Speaking of which, did I actually make sure all my gear is set up? Okay, so that's actually scrubbed. We're good. I probably actually... trying to see if I have anything that's actually better. I don't really have anything I'd say better. I actually like having a higher run speed out of the group there. Although I think ideally what I would like is... I think, like, a ninja squid would be interesting to have. Having the, Respawn Punisher would be nice. Like, particularly for ranked mode. I think another one would be good. I think maybe, actually, if I just do run, that actually might be, best. Because a lot of these last-ditch effort, opening gambit, and such, not exactly a huge fan. Tenacity sounds interesting. Just filling the special gauge. But I don't really see any of the others really kind of screaming out, hey, these are really, really good. Thermalink's actually not bad. I might actually just do something like increase special gauge rate. Or like I said, run speed is actually kind of nice. Pulp, how uncultured are you? Wait, was that? I love a lot of the artwork people can do in this. No, I think I think people like Mario Tennis Aces is if they give people a reason to keep playing it. What's the game mode is this? It's Rainmaker again. Like I said, give people a reason to keep playing it or come back to it. I think people will enjoy it. I think like the first character you can unlock by playing online was a blooper, and then was it blooper and then Koopa Troopa, or was it Koopa Troopa then blooper? So it's like they're releasing the characters through playing online or participating in the tournaments. Which is an interesting way. It's like, it kind of sucks. I wish there's like a normal way to unlock a lot of characters, because I really don't like a lot of games that just give you that one-time chance to unlock. How's it going, cool guy? How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Just get all this. I have no ink here for some reason. Terrible job. Not exactly the best. Nope, I'm not gonna win that one. Ooh. I don't know how I lived through that, but I did. I don't know how I died. Either. Going okay. I'm a little torn. Steam sales have finally started, but it's really hard for me to justify buying any games right now. I've also been trying to figure out, like, what games people would like to play. Not for stream, but just on more multiplayer stuff, for a couple of Discords. Because I know it's very easy in this day and age to just, like, say, hey, this game is dead. Yeah, I was dead. I did not play that right. So it's kind of hard just to decide, because there's a lot of good games that are out right now. There are a lot of good games that you can get on Steam. Without question. What happened? Oh! Okay, someone was just behind us. Alright, that works. You know, oh, you know what games you want to get. Well, that's good. What? Alright, Tic Tac, you have a crack shot. You got crack aim. So you found out the deal with the respawn Punisher? I honestly have not looked up any of the stats. I know it's like, it's a decrease of respawn time, which is good. Or an increase of respawn time, which is good. But it's hard to justify. Wow, is that person really just going the distance? This guy's going the distance. I should really use my specials some more, or my sub-weapon more. Hello. Oh. Well, at least I lived and died by dually squelchers. So what was the deal with the respawn Punisher? I'm honestly thinking just decreasing the sensitivity down to 0.5, or just a 5 itself right now. My aim has gotten worse. They'll increase their respawn rate and special meter loss when they're splatted, but this applies even worse when you get splatted. Honestly, it seems like it's actually might be worthwhile as a defense. mean, I can see a lot of offensive players kind of deal with the same thing. Alright, fine. Really? I mean, I'm honestly okay with taking, like, a big punishment. Nope. I'm gonna get it right at the end. Because what, the respawn's like 5 seconds? God, he did terrible that round. Only 4 missiles and 5 splats. That was unfortunate. I'm surprised you lose Special Meter, though. Like, it's called Respawn Punisher, not Special Punisher. Like, unless for some reason they're interconnected. I'm actually also surprised recently that Steam also lets you look how much you've spent on Steam. I'm honestly a little surprised. I think for 10 years of Steam, I've spent... I don't understand what it's... Because I got 2 amounts, and I couldn't tell, like, is one just meant for, like, discounts and such, or if it's just, you know, like, is there a gross and a net, or is there a, like, an actual full amount? Unless I spotted someone, so that's worthwhile. Get that, that's for certain. Effects are not too large. Yeah, I only expect to, like, add 1 or 2 seconds, but 1 or 2 seconds, hey. 1 or 2 seconds. Terrible. This is like, I don't know, quite an uphill battle. Oh, that didn't work. I was even mashing A. Send them the bomb! So where the heck is the bomb? Why can't I splat that? Person's charging in solo, going in Rambo here. If I get 2, that's fine. What? Ah, that blocked the dualies. What can I say? I'm a sucker for being able to spread the ink this quickly. The bigger question is, where the heck is the, someone here. How the heck do I get up there? I don't know how blah, 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 blah. I'm slippy now. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised I lived through that. And then I quickly died. Let's actually try and start using this here instead of just walking. I have no idea how they're getting over there. And that was really bad of me. Oh, at least I got him. Ah. Oh, come on. That was a lot of focus fire that I didn't see, and I honestly think the Splat Bomb actually just turned it around alone. I'm such a terrible shot. I don't know what happened to him. What happened? I think we won. Okay, wow, barely. At the last second. Yeah, honestly, my performance has not been great the moment I've entered the A ranks. It has been extremely subpar. Like, I can only imagine what it's like in the S and X ranks. Yeah, what games are you guys interested in getting for the Steam sale if you play PC games? Like, there's actually been a lot of sales. I know Square Enix had their sale for E3. I don't know if that's still going. It probably is, actually. Like, funny thing, actually, if you actually go on the Square Enix store, they sell a lot of, like, backpacks, belt buckles, and such. But outside of clothes, they actually still do sell, and this is true, PlayStation and PlayStation 2 games. Obviously, they're Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, but still, like, they actually physically do sell. They also sell Chrono Cross on PlayStation, surprisingly enough. They're all greatest hits, mind you, but that's still really actually cool. You can actually buy old games from them. Probably actually one of the more interesting things about the Square Enix store that I actually kind of like. I totally just screwed myself by doing that. I think I died by Acid Inkstorm. I died by Inkstorm, and they're gonna get this, aren't they? No, you should. They actually, like, the only downside is there's no free shipping. That's the one thing that sucks. So even if you do end up getting it, like, it's on sale, well, you're gonna end up paying in shipping. Can't do this. This actually might pay off. Nope, it's not gonna pay off because I was not expecting them to be instantly around the corner. I would say though, it's like, take a look at the store, see what games you actually want. And they actually are really good deals. They are actually on par with the Steam sales. Oh, for the love of goodness. Thank you. I'm dead. like, I don't understand, like, the missile launcher. I know, like, if you get a full charge, you get a gigantic explosion, but there's no rapid fire on the darn thing? Like, not even little mini missiles or something? Like, or just a normal splat gun? A little underwhelming, honestly. I walked into that one. Please, buddy. I'm gonna die, aren't I? That's always... Well, a goo tuber? Never seen that weapon before. Near Chrono Trigger right now. See, I actually didn't buy the Steam version of Chrono Trigger because it was the mobile version that they actually brought over. I'm actually surprised that hit. Splashdown is one mechanic in this game I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, that's one thing I don't understand. The Splatlings, they need a full charge to fire, but their firepower isn't much equal when on a full charge. Okay. Got two of them. Ah, I'm always losing to that person. I wonder what the range of the arrow sprays are. I've never actually used any of the arrow sprays. If I never got the Chrono Trigger on Steam simply because it was the mobile version and it wasn't, you know, it was just the mobile port. Like, you could even see on the game display itself, hey, oh, I didn't die. You could even see on the screen, we're all going to die. No, what they were showing on screen. What? Better than at least the Splatshot Junior, but still not incredibly... Okay, so it's still very much a close range weapon. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Of course, it's a bucket, they want it. Well, they earned it. I honestly don't know how to feel about the... Man, I did terrible. You're doing terrible, honestly, as of late. Like, I think this is around... I think I did much better in the B ranks, obviously. I'm trying to figure out exactly what... It's not even strategy. I think it honestly... If it comes down to aiming, that's where I suffer. And that's honestly why I'm not a huge fan of shooter games. It's not even because of, like, what a lot of people would lament about it. Like, oh, I hate the violence stuff. It's like, no, I'm just not a good shot. It literally is that. Like, when it comes to twitch reflexes, that skill set has sailed. The same problem I have, you know, like, even if I use a mouse and keyboard, as accurate can be with that, I am still a terrible shot. I think that's why I enjoyed... As strange as it is, I actually did enjoy PUBG when I played it, just simply because on, I know I can get both. Damn it! I thought I could be the spear that pushes. Lost it. Still a good push though. Auto bomb. Missiles. I killed my own ally. It's gonna be one of those things, isn't it? It is. It's gonna be one of those things. I have no ink. There's no way I'm getting this. I'm trying to think, like, how exactly can I really improve my gameplay? Like, what badges do you guys actually like? That was gonna be obvious. Oh! Ooh. Okay, he just walked into that. Oh, for the love of God, Autobomb, leave me alone. Has been splatted. And there's a guy right around the corner. Should have threw my sensor. Like, I'm actually curious, what exactly are the optimal builds in this game? Because this game has to have some sort of meta. There's gotta be some sort of meta in this game. Like, I bet, honestly, you probably don't actually want run speed compared to swim speed in this game. How did I not kill that person? I think I was one shot away from getting that kill. What? How did I end up on there? So, wow, this is actually terrible to actually climb up. Oh! Little sub-weapon! Those damn auto bombs. Can't take any more of them. Yeah, there's definitely a lot or much higher level players at this mode, or at this level. What games are you looking forward to on the Steam sale? Like, what is on your list that you're considering buying? Also, what do you guys think of that game that Steam also released? I know it's pretty much like a Defender game. I'm not a huge fan of it, honestly. I know this is gonna sound strange, but I actually don't like it simply because it doesn't seem like there's an autoplay function on the darn thing. Like, I don't want to just sit there and just click on enemies like a cookie clicker and just trying to last a certain amount of time. Like, how do you guys feel about their game, or Steam's game? Also, what do you think about the games you could actually, like... It's weird that it's like they're actually giving away a game, but it's a chance to win. That's just rude. Like, I don't know how you guys feel about that sort of stuff. Like, you get Hollow Knight for free. I think some of the other games, like... I'll be honest, none of the planets sounded very interesting to me. I love the fact that the one person who actually has... Darn it. The one person who actually has it is the one being completely ignored. Rainmaker. Where are ya? Thank you. Color them all! I am not gonna win that. I'm actually surprised I made it over. Like, even Ease 8 only got like a $6 discount. I'm a little disappointed in that, actually. Because that game had a botched release. No one is... Someone needs to stop that player. He won. The one downside about this map, once you've jumped, you can't go back. I think it reset. Ninja Squid. I think that's one of the mandatory ones. I think that's just really too good to ignore. And they win. Unless he doesn't go for it. I'm surprised he's not going for it. How did I lose that? How did I lose that? Like I said, this is the reason why I actually don't like shooter games. I'm just terrible. I'm just a terrible shot. I'm just a terrible shot. And I honestly don't like that a lot more games are just reliant on that Twitch shooting. I really don't. It's actually one of the things I actually am loathing about this so-called, this first-person, third-person shooter revolution. It's... For how far games, especially the shooter variety, have come, it has, if anything, just regressed down to its fundamentals. It's not even like... What makes it worse, it's not even on the... It didn't go back to Quake and Doom, it went back to Unreal Tournament. And if you're familiar with playing Unreal Tournament, you'll know it's very much Twitch jumping, Twitch reflex, aim, and shooting. And that's honestly what I don't like about a lot of the shooter games these days. It's that. And add to that, you know, because those are the type of games that you can make as easy as possible for things like mobile and cell phones, because that's what most game developers need. You know, sadly, they need to aim their games at now, because that's the ones that are bringing in the money. It's got one. Hey, I got two. Nice. I am so bad at this. I am really bad at this. I mean, for guns, these are all unconventional, obviously, but still, ugh, I feel like terrible when I was I also feel terrible when you instantly die the moment you get into battle. Nope, we're gonna lose that. Or not. I guess they actually are good. I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, there it is. Good positioning is probably the most critical. Yeah. And that's what I'm terrible at, too. Like, there's a lot of things I know. It's like, I know what to do on a tactical level, but I don't know how to execute it. And I think that's actually the big problem I have. That person knows what to... that person has a dedicated build. You're cute. How am I missing that? Like, it's a projectile of ink in an arc. Oh. Ah, blaster. Rushers just look dedicated. It's definitely not an easy win for a person using Rush, that's for certain. Like, you have to have a lot of guts just to charge in, but... Stay away from me, you goddamn auto bomb. We're gonna lose it because they're gonna die. Or not. Nope. And the person just rushes in and dies. You have no idea how this game mode works, but I guess you don't need to, seeing how I don't play shooters. See... So this is very much honestly, most of these game modes are actually simple. So Rainmaker is very much like bring the Rainmaker, so bring the gun over to their base. So it's very much, you know, it's a capture, it's not capture the flag, it's a reverse capture the flag. You know, and so instead of just simply retreating back to your base, you're just going and charging into theirs. You know, it's like, what was it, Tribes had a very similar one, except you destroyed your enemy's base. You know, most of the game modes are like that, with the exceptions of Splat Zones. Actually, yeah, I think it's just... Yeah, Splat Zones actually is the only one. Everything else requires you going over to their base, or bringing something to their base, in order to win. That's exactly what Ink Rushers are made for. They're speedy weapons to move around the battlefield very fast. That makes sense. Like I said, if you're good at shooters, even though as obscure as the guns actually are, if you still know how to have, like, good twitch reflexes and stuff, like, basically tracking your opponents. Like catching your enemy off guard. Really? Of course. Someone's behind me. I'm standing on a bunch of green ink. Of course everything's behind me. Rain. Well, I have no ink, so... Oh good, that actually gives me full ink. Oh, how lovely, there's even an enemy in our base. Kinda wish this game had better teamwork. Like, the higher rank I'm noticing, the more important teamwork actually is. And what really sucks about this is, no... Like, I'll be honest, I'm honestly spoiled by playing For Honor, because For Honor has everything visual for you. It's not like a seamless built-in interface or anything like that. Like, it... Honestly, I hate multiplayer games that have these seamless built-in interfaces. Great, they look visually appealing, and they're probably great for esports. Because you don't even have to actually build like a third-party perspective mode or spectator mode. You don't have to do that. But what sucks about it is that basically the players suffer for it in terms of performance and not knowing where an enemy is unless you bring up the mini-map. It's very much like what you see is what you get. Exposure, thank you very much for the auto-host. Always appreciate it. By the way, and just to let you know, Exposure actually, as of late, has been doing a lot of late-night Rainbow Six Siege streams. If you've never actually played Rainbow Six Siege, I actually say it's honestly worth a shot. I know they have the starter edition, but I don't think it's free, unfortunately. to actually take advantage of the starter edition, I think you do need to pay for the game itself. It's unfortunate.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Savior, thank you very much for the host. I appreciate it. And alright, fine. First is coming from behind. But Exposure has been doing some late night streaming of the... Don't distract me. Kill him? I did not kill anyone. Not kill anyone. There's someone else there. I'm not gonna live. How's it going, Energy Burst? How's the splatting? I'm doing terrible. I think I found a point where it's like, okay, these are people who are actually better at me at this game. Like, I primarily have lost more than I've won tonight. And then we gotta start shooting upwards. And I'm out of ink. What? A minus. And did we win? No, we lost. I think, yeah, I think they brought it closer to our base. Yeah, we lost. Like I said, a lot of shooter games nowadays are just reliant on Twitch shooting. And if you're good for that, you know, you're gonna be great at all the Battle Royale games and such. Honestly, I'll be honest, NG Burst, like, I like the mode, but I don't take the ranked, like, what your rank is seriously. I'm not, like I said, I know I'm terrible at, you know, any sort of shooter game. Yeah, no, and you never heard, okay, Twitch shooting, if you never heard of that term, it basically means how, what's a good way to, what's a good example? You know what, it's a good example? Clay shooting. Or if you probably actually probably know more about it, if you go back to the NES games, the Duck Hunt. You're basically, you know, imagine yourself from like a standstill position, your gun is sheathed, and then instantly it's like, okay, shoot the target. That's what Twitch shooting is. You know, it's... That's what Twitch shooting is all about. Making sure you go as... Oh, I'm gonna die like this. Yeah, it's reaction based, so it's very much, what's another good example? What's another good example? Actually, yeah, this is like Duck Hunt Dog. I'm trying to remember what the character's name was. Not Hogan's Alley. It's obviously not Hogan's Alley. It's, it's not Hogan's Alley. What's the... It's the one NES game I didn't have. It's part of Duck Hunt Dog's, moveset. Where you basically have, of course. The one thing I don't see. I can't remember the name right now, but basically it was a quick draw game. That's what shooting is. It's reliant on, you know, instantly you know, responding to what you see. And that's what a lot of, you know, so take any of the battle royales that are extremely popular right now. So, except for PUBG. It's like the only exception. Oh, we actually took that long for that person to actually get splatted. Every other one. So, Realm Royale, that's Paladins. That's Paladins one. Obviously, Fortnite. Fortnite is a huge reliance on Twitch shooting, especially when the big strategy in Fortnite is it's gone back to double shotgun build. How do you feel? The NZAPs are nothing more than Splatshot Juniors. So if you enjoy using Splatshot Junior, you'll enjoy using the NZAP. I mean, that's literally what it is, just down to the wire. That's what it is. Or at least on a mechanical level. It's just a blast. It's just a Splattershot Junior. No, it's the exact same range. That is one gun I actually have tested in the shooting range. It is just verbatim a Splattershot Junior. There's no increase of range. There's nothing actually that differentiates that from the Splatshot Juniors. Absolutely nothing. Like, the 4 guns I actually tested in the shooting range are the Splatshot Junior, the Splattershot, these guns, the custom, the dualies, or dualie squelchers, and then the other gun I actually tried. What was the other gun I tried? Splattershot, Splattershot Junior. What was the other one? Oh, I had one more. And are not looking. And I'm dead, because that person ran in. Like, the real benefit is this, you know, it's a cosmetic thing. It's purely cosmetic and ability-based, which, honestly, for most people, that's all you need. What? You made the Junior, which is why. I didn't get to try the Gelt Squelcher. I bought it yesterday. Not gonna win that hard. But, if you ever played Fortnite, or a lot of other Realm, or the, Battle Royale games, they're all Twitch shooter-based. So it's like, you just have to, if you're a really good shot, or there's a game with a lot of aim assist, like, apparently Fortnite, apparently people are actually surprised, like, Fortnite aim assist is better than actual professionals, using, like, professional FPS players. That's how good the aim shot apparently is in Fortnite. If you're good at Twitch shooting, then you'll have an very easy time acclimating towards Battle Royale games right now, because it's not... I'm not saying it doesn't require skill. I'm definitely not saying that. Because it still does, because like I said, you know, I just like more games that have that little bit more emphasis towards, like, take that one little more moment of making sure your shot is just right. But I think we're gonna go see more Twitch shooting based and more heavily aim assist based games, simply because the mobile market is finally, or games are finally actually at the point where it's like, why not instead of just making a game for PC and a game for mobile, let's make it an all-in-one system, an all-in-one game. And that's probably one of the reasons why Fortnite is really enjoying their success, is because you can get the game on mobile, play on mobile, and you're not really sacrificing, you know, you're obviously sacrificing, like, graphics and such, or what the game could look like aesthetically, but it's not, you know, that's not taking precedent here. I picked my next RPG up for the lie. I have some ideas. That was a terrible. That was a terrible judgment call right there. I have some ideas. I'm a little torn, honestly, because as much as I'm at the point now, it's like a lot of RPGs are either going to be extremely short or extremely, really? Only one? Did they? Oh, it was a white. I was playing it. Now. Like, can either be, they'll either end up being extremely short or extremely, See, like, that right there, that's a thing of twitch shooting. And one thing that makes a person really good at twitch shooting is their ability... Not gonna win that one. Is their ability to, take their cursor and just have it fly over the enemy. You know, and that's why, like, why I'm actually really bad at this is, you know, my tracking speed, at least for Splatoon, it's negative 4.5. Like, that's the speed I can handle. And if you probably play this game a lot, you probably know... How did I... Even when I actually have... What is... Dude, you don't need to kill me. I'm not even a threat anymore. Alright, I've been saved. But at what cost? Seriously, actually, what cost? I have no idea. I've lost track of the battlefield. Am I using the motion? I'm not using the motion controls. I'm just using the analog sticks. I am way too old-fashioned to actually use the... I am way too old-fashioned to even actually consider using the, motion controls. Like, every time I tried using the motion controls, first off, the motion controls just feel weird to me. Just because I'm used to just aiming with analog sticks. If I'm playing, like, a console shooter. It's just something that's kind of more or less ingrained. But the other part is just being able to... People are not focused on our target at all. It's not good. How many times actually I can pull that off? So that right there. So that moment there against Woomy there is a perfect example of me being bad at twitch shooting. You saw that my cursor just completely missed its mark on Woomy. And that's what twitch shooting is. Can you actually keep your target focused? Can you keep the target, the reticles, actually focused on the enemy? I can't do that. I'm terrible at that. Which I'm honestly surprised that this game has no aim assist at all. Especially in this day and age. So it's like, it's one of those things, like, am I a good tactician? Yes. But am I, you know, I'm not a good soldier. And that's what makes the difference. For a lot of, you know, a lot of games. Cover. Ramp. Like that. No, I would honestly say probably sticks are inferior in this game. Like, but the hard part, and here's the other part about Energy Burst that I actually don't like about it, is I get a lot of, so that, you know, this might be individual, this might be an individual by individual problem. I also am doing a terrible job at, oh, we are not gonna win that, are we? No, we are not. No, like I said, I would agree with you. I'd probably say motion controls are actually superior. But the problem is two things. One, being able to actually keep your hands steady is really difficult. It's something that honestly takes a lot of time to get used to. But the other factor is wireless interference. Now, this could be something that just is on my side, but I think it's a growing trend, is that there's a lot of wireless devices that are constantly active. And you've probably even seen me actually complain about it on stream, is that at just some random moment, oh no, I've lost all control of my character. It's like I'm holding right, I know you can't see my controller and stuff, but just for example, like, sometimes I'm holding right, my character is still moving left, because that was the last input it received, and it just holds on to it. Or if I want to actually go and recharge my ink, my character is not turning into a squid, so it can actually recharge his ink. What you tend to do is rest your arms on your legs, but the wireless thing you can see sitting too far back in the chair feels some interference. It's more of a burst interference. It's like you can just, like, I just have no control. And that's actually why I want to, like, if I can, in the near future, budget for a wired, for the Pro controller, and just set it up, and I'm actually very thankful that Plenty of Time, I think, sent me it, how to set it up Pro controller to be wired. But no, you're absolutely right, though. I think, honestly, analog sticks will probably feel clunky, and they're probably very outdated for a game like this. Just simply because if you get it right, it's point and shoot. And that's why, and that's like where the advantages for something like motion controls. Motion controls can be extremely expedient in their reaction time. I feel bad for Vincent. I kind of feel bad for a lot of these guys. See, like that there. An example. I'm actually surprised it's taken us this long. The cover's been blown. I've been made. No, it's a setting on your Nintendo Switch that you can actually do with the Nintendo Switch. It literally is like a toggle option. So there's actually a way to turn it on. Ugh. You know that. No, come here. Darn. Oh, don't tell me. Nobody else is standing on it but me. Goody! Nobody else is standing on this but me. I feel very confident in my appearance right now. Yeah. Well, that was actually pretty decent. I had a good run. I normally don't get to be that aggressive. Or have to actually do something. I'll admit I'm lazy. I enjoy sitting back and doing nothing. A hobby of mine. As a person with a really good blaster shot. I probably actually, if I got really good with like range, I would probably be good with the blasters. I think that's the other reason why I just really want For Honor to have a Battle Royale mode. Like, I'm really tired of every single... That was terrible. Every single Battle Royale game being based on Twitch shooting. You play with the Joy-Cons before a steady aim issue. You know, funny enough, actually, it's kind of reminding me of that angry video game nerd episode. What was it? The speed pad, that's what it was called. It literally was nothing more than a piece of plastic. It was nothing more than a piece of plastic that you just would basically rest your hands on so you could just button mash A and B. You've never seen Defeat that bad? Garland, you should watch last night's stream and just see how badly I got annihilated in a game of Rainmaker. You want to see how bad I've gotten a defeat? It literally... Imagine. And I've seen this happen in other games before. If you've ever watched... I'm trying to think of a good example of a game that has had. Where basically, like, the moment a match starts, 5 seconds later, it ends. That is literally what happened to me in Splatoon in Rainmaker. It's like, alright, they got the Rainmaker. Alright, our team wiped. Alright, they won. Boom. It was done. And it was actually on this map. It was actually on this map, the camp. At least I think it was. I think it was. But we just got annihilated. It was honestly kinda hilarious. It was bad. Like, you want to see a team gets defeated incredibly brutally as possible. Hopefully that actually did something. Hey, it did something! It's done something! Ah, man, where's everyone else? I know they're not dead. Why does... No. Oh, the person has a heavy Gatling. Okay, that explains it. Oh no. Oh well. I think the fastest map that I think the fastest game mode you can just lose it at is, just, I can't believe I lived through that. Does this move faster if you own it? I feel like I have to actually ask that question. Stay on this. Or not. Or not. Both my team stomping us being stomped. So, like, Rainmaker has the quickest, like, the fastest way to lose or win a match is in Rainmaker. Just because of the way that map, that game mode is designed. Because there's no, like, breaks or anything like that. I have to deal with this guy. Why am I such a terrible shot? I don't even know where they are right now. Alright, that person's gonna enjoy something. Wow! Okay. I'm okay with this. Damn it. Everyone else was already there. How the heck are these people actually getting there so quickly? Like, look how quick you could just have a match turn around on you. No, I should say umbrella. No! And they're behind us. I'm gonna go that. I'm gonna go left. Also, it allows me to get more in. Well, right now, they're the ones who's made the most progress. Yes, they are. Please just get a few splats. There. Hold up. Nobody is focused on them, and it's honestly distressing. How is... See, this is the difference. Like, at this rank, everyone should be using Super Jump. And I'm not doing it because I'm a terrible player. Like, that's a huge difference. Like, the only reason those people are actually able to carry that tower so quickly is because they're just using super jumps and just chaining off of each other. I knew the moment I was on the other side of the field, the tower was already gone, and that's the worst part. I think that was probably actually the one time where actually super jumping to the base would have been ideal. But the one thing that sucks about this game is it doesn't have... So, like, if you honestly ask me what would probably make this game better, I'd say it would actually make the game incredibly cluttered and look visually horrible to people. Because I would want to see a mini-map. I want to have, like, quick commands to super jump to a player. Like... on the left side, there's the up, down, left, right buttons there. Why can't I just instantly super jump with that? I'm sorry, but booyah and ouch are just not good options. Like, great, I can say booyah this way as much as possible. That doesn't actually make you a better player. That doesn't actually improve the performance in a match when you need to make quick shots or quick second decisions. There is a map, but here's the thing. You're now losing everything. And that's why, like, the Wii U was such a actual good option. I'm actually dead as well as he is. Like, great, you have a map, but now you obscure everything that's in front of you. Like I said, it's just one of those big issues that you're always just gonna suffer for. Nope. Ah. Which is a terrible situation there. At least they lost the tower. Nope. But like I said, there's a lot of things that... Poor guy. A lot of things in this game that easily could be optimized, and it would just honestly just make the UI more cluttered. Ah, come on. Yeah, that's a pretty bad feeling, too. If you definitely run out of ink. I'm actually surprised I made that. Hopefully you can get this shot. Like I said, I'm terrible at twitch shooting. Like, I, oddly enough, would like to have a mouse and keyboard for a game like this. And even then, probably the motion controls would probably be better for most people. How is there an auto bomb all the way over there? Power. And an auto bomb. Yeah, I think, like I said, if I actually put in a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time, towards the motion controls, it probably would be better. Because it would be the closest thing you could get to, like, a mouse experience. But the problem is, it's the speed. It's the speed. And that's where I suffer. It's like, okay, I'm not good at twitch reflexes. At least anymore. It's got double. No! Ah. So, if you're ever familiar with, and this is another reason why I'm terrible at shooter games, if you've ever heard of a term called DPI, dots per inch, that basically determines the speed of your mouse whenever you're moving your mouse. And it's not actually like solely a gamer term or anything like that. It's actually, and honestly, the, mouse speed. It's just the mouse speed, that you can actually set. Like, there's things you probably also heard, like mouse acceleration. And effectively what it does is kind of like how I'm moving the cursor with the right controller, or right control stick. The higher DPI you have yours set means the less time you have to travel to get it to move a further distance. And it's the same thing that applies with, like, sensitivity. You know, I have to use less force just to cover the same amount of ground. And so, like, motion controls are very similar to, like, actually using a mouse. You know, instead of obviously using your, your mouse, you're just actually moving your controller left and right and up and down. And it's not like, and the other thing is, like, it's not just, even if you do buy, like, this, let's just say, I'm trying to think, what's the highest dots per inch mouse you could actually buy? But, like, they add, they falsely advertise, if you ever buy a mouse and stuff, they always falsely advertise, like, the dots per inch for a mouse. They'll explode to, like, oh, this is, 200,000 dots per inch, on our mouse. When in reality, all a person really needs to focus on is just having, having it be the right amount of speed in relation to you, which is kind of like why I have my, my sensitivity down to negative 4.5 in this game. Because when I move the mouse, or when I move my control stick, it's barely going to move left or right. Because that's the speed I can handle it at. Just like a person, if you set your mouse at max DPI or max sensitivity, you're going to find yourself probably readjusting your mouse a lot, just because you can't actually keep your mouse actually centered and straight. Actually surprised it worked. How is he alive? How did I lose that? I had him completely on the other side. He was turned around, and he also is using a... Great, he's using a relay point on the actual, on the place itself. Yeah. This is actually a really bad idea. I don't know why I decided to do that. like I said, that's what it comes down to in the, like a lot of the Battle Royales and the old Unreal Tournament games. It was all about, you know, who could really... How can a person be... I don't even know how I didn't see that person, but you know what actually would have helped me? A freaking... I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Yes, I am. Like I said, I'm a terrible shot in this game, and that's why I don't want... That's why I actually don't really like shooter games. I really actually don't. Like, this is fun in itself, and I'm glad I don't take it too seriously. But if I took this game seriously, and thank goodness, like, this game has very short modes. I only barely saw any how you're playing. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, how is this? Like, the one area in the match where it's like you're supposed to be able to actually, where you should be completely visible. Of course, that actually happens to me. What am I saying? These people can actually see me because I'm swimming. I'm on. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, he's using the bomb. Got some bombs of my own. Oh goody, they passed checkpoint 3. Yay for super jumping! There's a relay point here, isn't there? No, that's theirs. What the? Alright, whatever. I'm guessing not all. Oh, okay, no, please. Yeah, I saw the ink armor too. I'm just surprised, like, how he just appeared on my screen. This is definitely the point where people just know how to cheat. I really hate auto bombs. I really, really do. I also really hate... I'm starting to hate my own guns now. The one gun I'm actually good with. Because now, like, I'm getting to a lot more confrontations where it's like, you just need to be able to kill the enemy as quickly as possible. But to kill an enemy, you actually have to be good at aiming. Oh, we were actually down a player. Still, my personal problems when it comes to shooters exist. And persist. Yeah, that's like the only way I've learned to deal with autobombs. You have to intentionally run into them and then run away. Because they will follow you forever to the ends of the earth, and it is not enjoyable. Because in either scenario, you're making yourself vulnerable. I think just like a lot more games are just so reliant on more Twitch reflexes and Twitch shooting and stuff. It's like, it's hard to keep up in this day and age. It really is hard to keep up in this day and age. This as big as possible. Come on. Really? Let's go. What the? Oh, and ink armor. No, I think Splatoon has the right balance of, like, match length, so you don't really get upset at what the results of the match are and such. Like, it sticks around in just the right amount of time. There's just something on the open there. That was a champ right there. Actually surprised that actually worked. I can't even get up there. I can't even get up there. Alright, that's fine, whatever. This is working for some strange reason, and I will take it. Oh no. And there's the splashdown. Oh no, an auto bomb. Damn it. Out of all things. Like I said, if they're done right, you know, they can really be enjoyable. And honestly, I think the people who made this game achieved that. Because effectively, you're not really so much, you know, there's not as much of an emphasis on shooting. It's more about, like, that's why Turf War is actually such a good idea. You know, this game obviously, or these game modes, I should say, are more focused on... Really? All these players are here, and I'm not getting... How did I die from that? Wow. I didn't even notice the suction bomb. I'm actually shocked by that. And again, this game is just so colorful and everything's flying around, it makes sense that I'm completely awestruck. That's impressive. How the heck did an auto bomb get up there? Everyone knows where you are. Don't even... I died by another auto bomb. This is actually a really good match. You notice that because I had to actually focus more. Like, this is actually one of those well-balanced matches. That person has the armor. Yeah, you can keep throwing your bombs. And I still died by the autobomb. I hate you, autobombs. I hate you so much. Oh, come on. Not another set. Why are we losing? Because nobody is focused on the tower. Like, it just surprises me. There's such an amazing amount of negligence when it comes to the ranked modes here. And I'm a little surprised by that. Because half of the time it just kind of makes you scratch your head. And, like, that's actually probably why I actually have such a... like, as of late, a major disdain towards playing a lot of multiplayer games. Is... if they're designed to be so reliant on your teammates, which is honestly kind of the point of obviously making most multiplayer games. It really becomes a drag when you're the one person who is doing well, and you're trying to fulfill like your role and such, and then nobody else seems to be there. And I think that's where like a lot of frustration can come from. Like, I'm not doing my job right now. Come, just blow up, you camel. No bomb. I'm gonna die. Just nope, never mind. The outer ring stopped, thankfully. Where? I have to say, it's like, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, fine. Have a tower. I don't care. I am so bad at shooting in this game. Nope, wait, him. That's actually kind of rude, having the high ground up here. Oh, the rain. Right. Inkstorm. I thought they had actually left. I didn't know it lingered. No, we lost that. I get another super. Oh, I was about to say, it's like those missiles will take me. I'm actually okay with that. Probably should have super jumped. It's not gonna die from that. Why is this? Wow, that person put a lot of time in the multiplayer. Or in the single player. Really? Not gonna win that fight. Like I said. Ow! What? I don't even know who you are anymore. I'm leaving. Have some missiles. I'm gonna die. Had a lot of time to get those. No one's there. Like I said, I'm just terrible at aiming in this game, and actually most games. First one was near dead, but almost isn't enough. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? actually took someone with me. That's honestly the best you could ask in this game. It's like, just take someone with you. They actually might win this. There's a very good chance they could actually win this. I think that's why I've always enjoyed more games that were focused on like either melee combat or tactical games. Or more platformers. Like, I actually enjoy platformers. Those are I always have a good time playing a platformer game. Maybe not like of the Castlevania variety, but like your Marios and Mega Mans. I actually have no problem with those. Which is strange. I don't know why I have such an easier time with Mega Man games, but hey, throw a Castlevania game at me and I'm just terrible. When I'm talking about Castlevania, I mean like Castlevanias 1, 2, and 3, not Symphony of the Night type games, the Metroidvania games. Those games, I actually do enjoy those games, but they're not really difficult, as they're more about having the adventure. That's actually not a bad idea, umbrella, and just have a suit. That's actually a really good outfit. How would you make a good umbrella build in this game? Well, 2 are dead, so let's just take... Oh, 3 are dead, alright. Sorry, you don't have the range on that one. This is going backwards, isn't it? It is. Nope, dive. That person has my number. Like, my only advantage for having my sensitivities this low in this game is I have a much easier time keeping a beat on the enemy. And if I didn't, I'm gonna lose this one if I don't run away. Well, at least... Bully... Really? Bully Hunter? Bully! At least she took her allies with her. I don't know what that person was doing, but okay. Nope. I have no ink. Oh, he had an Octave Shot replica. Really? I don't know if I splatted both of them, but I think I did. No, I didn't. That person is way too far out. How am I not? How am I missing? Take that, Corn. Can you super jump into the water? Okay, you actually can't super jump into the water. That's good. I have no ink. Because I used my suit, my special. One of you guys actually go for it. No! Well, that was about to happen. Finally died to a curling bomb. Hey, we made it past checkpoint 2. What? Finally, actually, just got a knockout. It's been a while since I got a knockout on the tower. That was a lot of special usage. I'm actually curious. It does make me wonder how playing like something like PUBG or Fortnite is on mobile or tablet. Like how interesting, how good of an experience that would actually be. Like, it really is just honestly like a level of controls I'm just very foreign to. I mean, I remember just trying the motion sensor in Mario Tennis Aces. Every time I used it, I would just throw the ball out. Every single time. Like, because it was just so sensitive. Like, maybe kids are just trained now to have a lot more steadier movements and such, but whenever I play those games, it's just, like, it's just all around. I'm actually surprised at the sensitivity even on the right analog stick for Mario Tennis Aces. Ow. What? Ah, yeah. Wow, that person is dedicated to his special. That's gonna be interesting. We'll see how many stingrays we actually get in this match. We actually put that down a bit. No, we don't. Leave me alone. What? Why is that going the other... You son of a... I knew I was there, and... I thought it was just returning to neutral state, It's like, alright, I'll just jump on it in a second here. Just let me cover some ground. And then I see it leave me. All over the place here. There we go. No! Damn it! I saw the launcher. Where is he? Where's the tower? Okay. Alright, I'm okay with this. Not okay with this, though. I have no... You can have it! I just wanted to run away. No. Person on... Lutty. The worst part is that person's just gonna be launched right back on the tower. That is a very interesting mechanic. That inkjet launcher. Oh. Not another goddamn auto bomb. And I just walked into that. Well, at least I don't know how she fell off, but good for them. Falling. Oh, even. Oh, he has a blaster. That. Wow, a blaster with a stingray. That's actually a very interesting combination. This is already all splatted. What? Nope, I was gonna lose that one. I'm off. I was off by 1 centimeter to the right. This is either going to kill me or save me. Just get out of here. Looks like he decided to split into 2 people. See, this is actually, honestly, some pretty decent matches here. With the teams getting all moved around. Although, I'm surprised, actually. I was expecting a lot more specials from the Stingray player. But I guess blasters don't get you a lot of coverage. I'm gonna guess they don't. Let's see that you're a man of culture. Of course he is. He has a beret. Everyone knows who anyone has a beret is a man of culture. Is that what the hipsters actually tell you? He says, I think what they want to be. I want to think they're a man of culture. I only just simply live by a simple saying of what my brother taught me. I know that I do not know, and that is what makes me wise. And also, that's actually really well done for Beavis and Butthead. That's actually a little too well done. I'm also surprised, actually, she still has a squid phone. I've been seeing a lot more avatars in this area to have the octo phones. Honestly, I wish I was a smarter person now than I was back then. I feel like if anything I've entered into stagnation and entropy. No pulp is the cultured choice. I just hate how it tingles your throat. That's honestly what I just don't like about pulp. Makes it hard to actually swallow. What do I mean? Well, when things enter into entropy, it means that you're stagnating. Your level of knowledge, or wisdom, or intelligence, whichever factor it is, goes down. It's kind of like, so, take for example, say you're studying a language, but over time, because you don't need to actually use it. Hold on a second. What the heck is that? Oh, is that art? Okay. Is this pulp? Okay, alright. Here, have 3 missiles. Hopefully I'll actually change your minds. It's simply because I was around an area that required me to, you know, learn more, push myself harder, and actually just focus on increasing my intelligence. I am surrounded from all sides, aren't I? I am. That person literally throws a bomb at me. No, entropy, not atrophy. Atrophy, well, atrophy is probably honestly used more with physical. I mean, I guess you could technically say, like, my skill in, say, a foreign language has atrophied. That would be correct, but entropy means, like, a decay. And it's not as, you know, I don't know if it's actually a synonym, or not. You know where they are, it doesn't matter where they are. How did I miss that? College lazy. I think college is at the point where it just depends on if you have an honest and earnest interest in what you're learning. And if you don't, then you need to find or think of something that would give you that spark. I don't know what killed me. Oh, custom range block. Well, it's one. You're gonna actually make me look up the term here so I could actually pull up the definition. I have no doubt we're probably actually both right in this, but... Really? Okay. Left. Oh. Hang on a second. We need to actually deal with this guy. Ah, I got me at the last second. Dude, I actually do. I actually like having the point sensor as a sub, oddly enough. I'm terrible with the grenades in this game, so it's like... information is... You know, information is king. In a lot of games. The more information you can have about a player... I'm actually surprised I didn't die there. Like the knowledge, you know, the positioning and such. Like, that was actually one nice sub-benefit to the Tenta missiles. Is that... I'm just gonna launch them. Not gonna get anything from them. The one nice thing about the, you know that one? I enjoy the weapon. Like, I just kind of got used to using this weapon, because... when the game starts, it's like it just throws at you a Splattershot Junior, and that's fine, but... it's this weapon here that I've enjoyed using more, simply because it's very easy to get your special. Or... it's very easy to get your special up, because you're firing 2 of these guns at the same time. Really could use another special right now. I'm gonna actually be curious here. I'm actually gonna look that up. Yeah, it just let you know, Garland, we're both correct, actually. Entropy. A process of degradation or running down... I actually have to move this over. Or running down or a trend to disorder. That's kind of what I felt like with my mod. At least my skill set. So we're actually both correct. You are right, it is a thermodynamics definition as well. You are absolutely correct with your definition. So it's probably not the right word to use in place of entropy, and I think atrophy would probably be... At least if you're trying... I guess if you're trying to be more specific of skill set, you want to say atrophy. But if you're talking about more things in... I guess you'd say societal or design and such, then you would probably say want to use the word entropy. So we're definitely both correct in our uses. You were thinking I was thinking of apathy? No, thankfully I don't have... Well, I think everyone suffers from a certain level of nihilism and apathy in trying to actually accomplish, in trying to actually do something or pursue something. I'm actually surprised he lived. Actually, no, it was under an ink storm. That actually makes sense. Not actually gonna get another missile because this person's also claiming. Oh, no! To my left! OJ, you're not Captain America. You're not Captain America, and I'm not the Falcon. I actually tried learning multiple languages in my life. I tried learning French, I tried learning Japanese. Those are honestly the two I actually gave an honest and earnest effort to in terms of, like, education. Or formal education, I should say. Right there. Probably no one... That would explain why there was no one super jumping to me. Ah, bollocks, right in the middle. Oh, good. Oh, bollocks. Have you tried Duolingo? No, I've never heard it. I've never even heard of Duolingo. Like, the one issue is basically, it just doesn't stick in my mind. Please tell me that wasn't... How did he hit me when he was all the way over to the left? Not going anywhere for anyone. I would really like to not die. It makes the learning a game. Like, that might actually work. Like, I remember, there was this game, like, how to learn hiragana and katakana on Steam. I think that was more fundamental in its design. No! I let go. I accidentally let go of the squid form. Actually, hang on a second. Speaking of interference, speaking of the one time we're actually suffering from interference, I think I'm suffering from it now. My characters are all of a sudden just going way over to the right when I clearly have an intention to go left. Also... Hey, you better save your buddy. Unless it's the guy with the blaster. It was actually really well done. Oh, what hit me this time? Oh, bamboozler. Someone needs to get on this person. Or else we're not gonna win this. We're not gonna win this, no. Oh well. Honestly, that's the other thing. I think at least if I'm playing ranked, I'm kind of stuck using the custom dualies because it's the one weapon I actually know. It's the same thing with, was it, For Honor. I only can do well playing the Warden. Every other class I'm terrible with. Just because they have a different moveset or a different range. Or all these little technicalities and stuff. But that's gonna do it for me. Tomorrow, though, we'll at least get one. Wow. Some of this art is actually... I said a lot of these artists here. Maybe not this guy, but still. That's kind of funny. I don't use any other weapons energy burst, and that's why I'm terrible at this game. That's why I'm really terrible at this game. I don't really use any of the other weapons. I don't use the undercover umbrella. I don't use any of these. I don't know how to use the blasters properly. I don't know how to use the sloshers properly. Splatter shot is probably the one thing actually I do know. Probably like the Tentatech splatter shot a little bit better. Splatter shot Junior. I actually use that a lot because I have the red flag in Turf War. But other than that, though, it's just been a wash just trying to use any of the other weapons. Like, even the N-Zap. I want to actually use the, I actually want to use the N-Zap. It's like, oh, then I realize it's a, you know, it's nothing more than a Splattershot Junior, which is fine. You know, and I like, actually, that this one has ink armor on it. You know, if, like, this was my Zapper. I know we have the orange one that exists out there. But I never was, you know, never got a second Zapper. Now, when it comes to, like, any sort of shooter game, I'm very pensive about buying them. It's not exactly it's not enjoyable. It's more of, once you find where your skill cap is, like, against other people in general. You know, you start to notice, like, what your weaknesses are on a magnified level. Next time Splat Zone's up on ranked and you're playing, you should try that using the Jet Sculpture. Not a bad idea, honestly. I mean, honestly, like I said, I actually like the Dually Sculpture just simply because I think a lot about this game can be really good if you can always get your supers up, but I don't see many of the weapons in this game moving towards that. And like I said, I think if anything, if I really want to make a good build, it would be by the time I'm out of ink, I either have a special and I can fire that off immediately and just keep on going. That's why I actually like the Splattershot Junior, oddly enough. It had ink armor, had a very... 180 is not bad, actually, for points for special. Like, that was the only reason why I wasn't a huge fan of the Tentatech Splattershot, was because 210 for a special. My god, that's way too much. It's a 4-hit... Yeah, it's 4 hits. You have that right, Energy Blast. Like, I thought I would like the Splattershot Pro, but... it doesn't cover turf enough in relation to getting your special up really quickly, and that's why you get down to like things like making sure you've got all your clothes in line for badges and such. And I'm nowhere near that because I got this game maybe a month and a half ago. That's how much it is for the end zap. It's 4 shots. Eh. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Let me take a look and see who else is streaming right now. I actually don't have anyone on my list right now. Unfortunately, no one else is streaming. But no, tomorrow though, I'll be back for one more night of this. Saturday, I'm not gonna be streaming at all, just because that day is completely packed due to personal reasons, so I won't be streaming that day. Sunday, I might do For Honor, actually. Like, I've had fun streaming this game and stuff. It's been enjoyable. But I might want to do... I kind of want to get the feeling like I want to do something else. Or at least enjoy a night of doing something else. Maybe I actually might go back to some retro games, because I haven't really been able to do those as of late. I'm actually debating if I get the Fiesta. The only reason I got Splatoon 2 was because that's actually really well done, despite it being pulp. The only reason I got this game, it was on sale. I don't own Shaq Fu 2, and I'm not putting money towards Shaq Fu 2. I love beat-em-up games. I've streamed plenty of beat-em-up games on this channel, but I'm not gonna play through Shaq. Buying Shaq Fu 2 is one thing, and second, I don't have that love and connection to Shaq or Shaq Fu as a game. But if people enjoy it, good for them. That's gonna do it for me tonight, though. Thank you very much for watching, though. As always, though, until then, take care.